Wondering how Sunshine Season stacks up for a good counter service meal here in Epcot? Me too. Let's find out. Hey there, Deni here from Epcot. It's a gorgeous, albeit slightly warm afternoon, but as I say that, a cool breeze comes in. Hey, it's November in Central Florida. It can be a mixed bag, but what mixed bag is the fact that I am hungry. That is definitive. And I'm gonna head in, it's lunchtime, I'm gonna head into Sunshine Seasons here in the Land Pavilion just behind me here, and I'm gonna check out what the experience is like for the first time in a long time. This has been a favorite in the past, but we'll see how things are currently, because it's been a couple years since I've had like a meal there. I've had snacks here and there, and they've added some holiday cookie stroll cookies during the Festival of the Holidays to the lineup at Sunshine Seasons. I'm really hungry, so let's go. If you're unfamiliar with Epcot, you'll find Sunshine Seasons in the Land Pavilion here in World Nature. So when you walk into the park, veer to the right, and eventually you'll stumble across it. Just in case you missed it, my latest video on the channel is a meal at Regal Eagle Smokehouse in the American Adventure Pavilion across the park from here. And so you and I are gonna go in and I've got counter service options on my mind, because we're not always up to a table service, are we? When we're visiting the parks, we gotta do what we gotta do, whether it's budget, time, or all of the above. There goes the monorail. So fun. All right. So the Land Pavilion is an absolute favorite of mine. I have made no qualms about choosing it as my second favorite. And depending on the day, it ties with the France Pavilion here in the park. This is a pavilion I remember being in as a kid. So very, very cool stuff. The land. In we go. The dining area here in the Land Pavilion for Sunshine Seasons is quite massive, and depending on guest crowd size, they'll close off like an area or two, like later on in the day. We're here at lunch, you and I, so it's pretty slammed. You have a choice of how to get down there: escalator, steps, or elevator, depending on your mobility needs. All right, here we are, Sunshine Seasons. Let's you and I take a look at what is being offered right now, and then I'll zero in on what lunch is going to be. We've got entrees here: wood-fired rotisserie chicken for $12.99, and then also salmon, a kid's drumstick meal, salmon, mac and cheese, and a hot dog. Market items over there, those are the sides for the kids' meals. You can also grab and go those things if you'd like to. I like that they have Uncrustables over there. This middle section right now is kind of a bar area, bar adjacent. It's a little weird and underutilized right now. Alcoholic beverages, so they've got a wine spritz, a Schafferhofer beer, Cigar City, High Life, and then White Claw, Black Cherry Hug Seltzer. Over here under Health and Wellness, that's where you can find grab-and-go salads and fruit. You can also grab granola bar and bananas. Entrees continue over here. We've got stir-fried chicken, Mongolian beef, and stir-fried shrimp. And then over here we've got roast beef sandwich, a caprese sandwich, kids flatbread, both pepperoni and cheese. And then this tends to be my favorite area over here. This is the sweets. Y'all know me. We've got, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. interesting somewhat with the placement, with the piping of the icing, but you know, looks like an emoji to me, but you know, I'm sure it's delicious. An iced brownie. We have, oh my gosh, look at that. It's a brownie with walnuts on it and caramel. Birthday cake sugar cookie. We even have a Mickey macaron here. And then a croissant. And then a Mickey cinnamon roll. Over here under specialty drinks, they've got cold brew with sweet cream. They've got boba juice, tropical boba juice. And they usually have like something ice cream here. But they don't. They do have the Remy, or they did. This is where they had the Remy milkshake. Food and Wine is no longer, but they've still got the sign out. So maybe they're still offering that. They've got some milkshake left. And then, of course, you've got your fountain beverage station over here. You can get water and such. Chips here at the counter. I do love that here at the stir-fried chicken, Mongolian beef, and stir-fried shrimp station, the chef is actually making things on a huge flat top. That's very cool. I do want to say, just real quick before I decide what I'm having, the choices are much more limited than they used to be here. Used to have like some big sandwich options, that kind of thing. We've got 2 sandwich options over there. I feel like we used to have more entrees as well. And this middle section behind me didn't used to be a bar. That is just a waste to me. But maybe this is just what they have to do at Sunshine Seasons right now. Also weird to me that we don't have like an over-the-top kind of dessert. Let me try to make some choices here. I will say that over here in this section, it's really impressive to see like the wood fire actually happening. So they have wood-fired rotisserie chicken and salmon, and it's actually happening like right there. That's very cool. And I like that they've got like a chicken drumstick and a salmon option for the kids. That's nice. It's worth noting here at the sandwich station that they also have flatbread for adults as well. So not only the kids, but also mac and cheese is coming. Thank you so much. Thank you. That cast member was fantastic. Straight up fantastic. Okay. So you can choose anything, like there's your drinks and there's your sides right there. The apple slices, the carrots. I'm gonna get carrots. There we go. Here's my food, and I gotta get a drink. There we go. There we go. There's our kids' meal. Now let's go get something else. I'm getting the stir-fried chicken. I'll tell you why this was my choice when we get to the table. I am hungry, but I have a lot of food now. All right, everything is here. And I have a lot of food to eat. So just to let you know, I chose not to get a sweet treat. I'm a little like, who am I? Where am I kind of right now? Because Sunshine Seasons, like in the past, has been a great place for all things sweet. Like they usually have like specialty cupcakes and all that jazz. But maybe it's just me. Maybe it's been a while since they've had special treats. They're like, yes, that iced brownie, I could try that, but I just kind of felt like at the time there are like sweet treats out in the park that you and I could get that are really kind of over the top fun. If you're just looking for like a blondie, a brownie, or a croissant, this might be the place for you. But if you're looking for something kablam, maybe head to the France Pavilion for the patisserie there. Head to Caramel Kuka in the Germany Pavilion for sure. Like over-the-top treats are there. They are no longer here at Sunshine Seasons. If you saw my review of Regal Eagle Smokehouse over across the pond, we shall say, the mac and cheese was one of the things that I absolutely wanted to try. I had to. I hadn't had it recently at all. And so I got the kids' mac and cheese meal. I got it with green beans. Now the cast member did give me the option to get it with like another hot item. I went ahead and ordered it as is. Their green beans I've enjoyed in the past, so I was really hopeful about this time. So yes, you get to get two sides with every meal. So this is your cup of mac and cheese that's on the kids' meal. And can I tell you, it just looks like your run-of-the-mill mac and cheese, like Disney mac and cheese. We will try it. You and I will discern that. Whereas the mac and cheese at the Regal Eagle Smokehouse was legit. Corkscrew. Like, if you've not seen that review, I've linked it down in the description box of this video. Like, you need to. So I went ahead and got it with carrots and a water bottle. You could have chosen like applesauce, apple slices, that kind of thing as well. Or I could have gotten two sides. I was offered the adult side dishes. So I could have gotten the garden ratatouille, I could have gotten mashed potatoes, and there was one other thing I could have gotten as well. So I also went with the chicken stir fry. Now the chicken stir fry literally is being made on that huge flat wok top right there at the counter. But I went ahead and went with the stir-fried chicken. The stir-fried chicken features peppers, onions, pineapple, tangy sweet and sour sauce, green onions over white rice, and that's for $12.79. The kids' mac and cheese, let me tell you what the price is that we're looking at. I think it was $7.49. Yeah, it's $7.49. So I went ahead and went with the chicken stir-fry, because it's approachable. And also I heard a family as they were standing there trying to decide what to eat, and Mom said, maybe the chicken stir fry, and I'm like, okay, that confirms it then. It smells like pineapple. If you don't want pineapple, don't get this baby. Very sweet and sour flavor. You can tell it was just made. Large serving of rice, so that's really nice. Everything tastes very fresh. Yes, sweet, and it's so funny for the smell. It smells more like pineapple than it tastes like pineapple. I have had, like years ago, I had their stir-fry chicken. This is different. This is better. It is time. These little guys, who doesn't love teeny tiny baby carrots? I don't want a baby carrot that they call a baby carrot, but it isn't a baby. I want a baby carrot. Teeny tiny skinny little carrot. Try these green beans here. It's so funny. Of all the things that they do well here, consistently, it's green beans. Why? I don't know. But we are in the Land Pavilion, so everything should have a level of freshness to it and health. There should be some healthy options here. These green beans are absolutely made with butter. They're slightly salty, a little bit of garlic. You can tell there's actual minced garlic on them. Like, there's your garlic. Good. Really good. Let's jump into this mac and cheese, friends. I'm scared about this. If you want really good mac and cheese, you gotta go to Smokehouse. Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Let's go. Cheers. Okay, is it fancy? No. Is it elevated? No. And do kids want fancy elevated mac and cheese all the time? No. Sometimes they just want this. It's creamy, it's gonna be filling, and your kid might just like it. Will I eat this whole thing? Yes. Yes, I will. Because I'm a kid at heart. I'm popping in mid-meal just to let you know that, when you hear pineapple and you smell pineapple, you think, oh my gosh, or at least I do. big chunks of pineapple. It's not big chunks of pineapple here in this chicken stir fry. It's like little tiny, like diced pineapple. So don't stress. Okay, I've finished my meal and I'm a part of the Fairly Clean Plate Club. I didn't quite finish all of my stir fry. I've got some words. I'm gonna pop outside. You and I will talk real quick. All right, so remember when I mentioned a mixed bag earlier, like even before I sat down to eat, I mentioned the idea of a mixed bag. What wasn't a mixed bag is that I was hungry. So yes, I went in and I ate, but I would completely be remiss if I were to get on camera and tell you that everything was fantastic there. It was a mixed bag, completely. Can they do green beans? Yes, absolutely. Is that mac and cheese anything to write home about? Absolutely not. However, if you have someone in your traveling party who just needs Disney mac and cheese, then this is going to be a good option for them. I have to say, in the aftertaste of the sweet and sour chicken, it was more sweet than sour. It's a chicken stir fry, right, with sweet and sour sauce. But for $12.29, yes, it was a lot of food. Was it food that I will repurchase again? Absolutely not. I just won't. Not for years and years and years when I come back and try to re-review, because this is my own money that I'm spending. I'm not spending somebody else's cash here, so it's mine. And I would be doing you a disservice if I were to say Sunshine Seasons is the place you should come if you want something truly delicious. It is I've got this cloying sweetness left. Like I want to get something else. Like maybe I'll eat my baby carrots. I'd rather have baby carrot taste in my mouth than that chicken stir fry. Yes, it was good while I was eating it. I had a lot of rice left over and there's a whole lot of onions. If you don't like a ton of onions, just a heads up. There's a lot of onions and they're diced, so they're teeny tiny. So to pick through and get the onions out would be really difficult. It was fresh. I liked the slices of bell pepper that were in the dish, but I won't be back. And that pains me because I have loved Sunshine Seasons just as the sun is coming out. Illuminating! The Sunshine Seasons are outside, maybe not inside right now. So yes, if you need a flatbread, go there. If you need a kid's drumstick meal, go there. Maybe those wood-fired, wood grill options would be better. They've got salmon and they've got chicken. Like a half a chicken is what it looked like. So also, I have to again say, I'm disappointed in their bakery offerings. This is a place that used to have some fabulous items. I would come in here on the regular, because I love sweet treats. But no, I won't be back to Sunshine Seasons anytime soon. I will be doing the holiday cookie stroll. I didn't like their cookie before. It was very kind of pedestrian. There wasn't anything super special about it. I might try it again this year, but that's going to be the only time that I'm back here. So it's a big womp womp for Sunshine Seasons. I tell it like it is, because friends are here to help other friends find good food in Disney, and we are not here to waste our Disney dining dollars. We're just not. I don't want to waste mine, and I certainly don't want to waste yours. So that being said, let me know what your favorite counter service location is here in Epcot. Like I said, friends help friends find good food in Disney. So let me know where you're going here in this park. Is it Regal Eagle Smokehouse? Is it Regal Eagle Smokehouse in the American Adventure? Because I would go there 5 times before I would ever come back here. I feel so sacrilegious saying that because it's in one of my beloved iconic park pavilions, but my gosh, like go there for Soarin', go there for Living with the Land. Don't necessarily go there for Sunshine Seasons. That's what I'm going to say. I am going to say the cast members were fantastic today. Super kind, super kind. So no shade on them at all. And also just the environment, getting to sit there in that beautiful classic Epcot pavilion is always special. And if you need a little air conditioning, that's a great place to get it. So again, let me know what your favorite is down in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I so appreciate it. If you haven't already done so, consider giving it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more Disney Parks fun and eating. And as always, comment and share with a friend who needs to know that Sunshine Seasons might be a skip right now. It definitely is a skip. In my book, it is now a skip. Oh, I feel so bad saying that, but it is the truth. As always, you can follow me on Instagram at Deni_Sunderly and on TikTok as well at Deni_Sunderly. You'll find me there. As always, a huge shout out and virtual high fives to the whole 9 Yards team and for all the magic that they make here on the channel. Listen, they help support this channel so that reviews like this can keep on going. And plus, they get exclusive benefits as well. So check it all out today at patreon.com/Deni_Sunderly. From Epcot and Sunshine Seasons in the Land Pavilion. Have a great one, friends. Take good care. Bye.